Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox fan from Al Red Sox fan YouTube stations, back with the fourth and final quarter of the 1961 AFL NFL Championship Bowl 2 between the AFL champion Houston Oilers and the NFL champions Green Bay Packers. As we enter the fourth quarter, the Packers lead Houston 28-6. And currently have their ball 3rd and 7 on their own 26-yard line. Houston needs a stop and needs to get their offense going. Quick shout outs to some friends of the channel. Truetemper Rocket2, Dave Erickson, Phil the Issues Guy, Dirty Issues with Joe Dirty Locks and John Riley, Broke Black Man 94, Ron Juckett, Retro Sports Network, District on Deck, Mosley Boxing, Johnny the Irish Wildling, JD, Higher Ground Gaming with Eric, and G Raider, and also the one true David. Thank you very much for being friends of the station. Links are provided below to these stations, and they're all very good stations. Some stations have movie and TV reviews, other stations deal with sports. I suggest you take time and just check them out. They're very good. On to the fourth quarter. 3rd and 7. Green Bay has the ball in their own 26. Star under center, split backfield of Taylor and Horning, wideouts of McGee and Dowler, tight end of Ron Kramer, who has just been spectacular. Ron Kramer, 7 catches, 113 yards. He's been outstanding. So, Houston will be in a 3-4. Defensive line will shift left. 3rd and 7. We're going to play zone. Pass, no blitzing. It looks like it's a draw to Horning, and he picks up 14 yards. Paul Horning on the draw. Jimmy Ringo with a huge block to spring Horning. Another wonderful play call by the Packers. Bart Starr stats, he's 11 of 18 for 198 yards and 1 touchdown, as they are highlighting that below. Mike Dukes on the tackle for Houston. That's his first tackle of the game. And Houston needs to come up with a miracle here with 14:43 to go, down 28-6. They need stops and scores. We're going to have to play aggressive now. We're going to play our defensive line in. We're going to send our middle linebackers. We're going to play man. We're going to double Kramer. No, we're not going to. We're going to send our linebackers. We're going to play man. Basic. Here comes a rush. And they have Taylor pinned in for no gain. Tackled by Dukes. So Mike Dukes gets back-to-back tackles here. Jim Taylor's now 16 carries for 76 yards and 2 touchdowns. 2nd and 10. Ball in the Green Bay 40. We're going to send our inside backers again. We're going to play man. We're going to play pass. Start back to pass. He has time. He fires, and it's caught by guess who? Ron Kramer. That's his 8th reception. A gain of 21. He has 8 catches for 134 yards. Freddie Glick on the tackle. 1st and 10 on the Houston 39. Get out of the aggressive. I don't know what else to try. My defensive coordinator head is spinning. All right. We're going to go 4-3. Defensive line in. Glick up for run. We're going to play the run. Ball's given to Taylor, and he stops. No gain. Tackle by Trask. That's Orville Trask's second tackle. And if you look at his picture, he does look like an Orville. 2nd and 10, 2:12 to go in this championship game. Defensive line in. We're going to play man. We're going to show blitz. We're going to double Kramer. Basic. Start back to pass. He throws. Incomplete. Broken up by Morris. As guess they're looking for Kramer, but we had the double team. Even though we were double teaming the medium, it did help out. So that brings up 3rd and 10. We're going to show blitz again. We're going to play zone. Pass. Star, quick hitter. Oh, the Dowler. Oh, my God. Pickup of 20 yards on the quick hitter. Short hitch. Tony Banfield on the tackle. Tackle number 4, but it comes 29 yards too late. It's 29 yards. I said 20 by accident. Ah, boy. 1st and goal on the Houston 10. As Green Bay is going to turn this into a laughingstock. Remember, they annihilated the New York Giants in the NFL Championship 37-0. Houston has been able to muster up 2 field goals, but it's 28-6. Things are not looking good for the team from Texas. So we're going to go 5-2. Zone, show blitz. Click up and run support. Basic. Ball's given to Horning. Breaks through the line, and he's going to be tackled by Freddie Glick. Horning now has 10 carries for 66 yards. A pickup of 5 on the dive play. 2nd and goal, 10:29 to go here in the game. Defensive line in. We're going to play tight man, aggressive. Basic. Horning gives to Taylor on the delay, and he is stopped after a 4-yard gain, tackled by Dick Frey. That's his 2nd tackle. Taylor now 18 carries for 80 yards and 2 touchdowns, brings up 3rd and goal from the Houston 1. We're going to play 5-2, defensive line in, aggressive, goal line defense. Ball's given to Taylor, and he is stopped behind the line of scrimmage for a 4-yard loss on that sweep. Brought down by Denton Morris. That's his 5th tackle. Clock running, 8:50 to go. They will try a field goal. We had thought we had stopped them. I believe I'd have to go back and look. Let's quickly look as they'll have scoring summary on here. They were going for a field goal, and we thought we had it blocked, and they ran it in for a touchdown, and I cannot see it on here. Oops. Star touchdown, Blanda field goal, Taylor touchdown. It was the 21. It was here. So Horning, who was kicking the field goal, got the pitch or something on the bobble, and he ran it in for 11 yards. I do believe that's when it made it 21-3. Yes, because it would have been 17-3. Okay, anyway. We're going to try to block this kick. Horning with the kick, and it's good. It's now 31-6. 8:06 to go. Cannon deep. Shortmen are king and hall. Returns on for Houston. 6 yards deep. And we will down it. So Houston will start with 8:06 to go, down 31-6 on their own 20. We haven't had much success with anything. We had some running success. I believe early in the 3rd quarter. Actually, no. In the 2nd quarter, I think, when we kicked our 2nd field goal. But we fell too far behind too soon. All right, we're going to go, not that they're going to fall for it. We're going to play action pass. And we're going to go Hennigan, medium out. Play action pass, here comes the rush. They're picked up, and he hits Hennigan for 18 yards. The clock stops. And go play action pass. Gorman, medium out. Here comes the rush. It's picked up once again. He goes to Gorman, but he can't connect up. So it's 2nd and 10. Bland is now 9 of 25 for 124 yards. Let's see if we can connect up with a cannon screen. They're keying that. We're going to go short slant to Hennigan. Blanda throws. He just misses Hennigan. Good coverage there by the Packers. As the slant, they were trying to beat the blitz with a Hennigan short slant to no avail. 3rd and 10. It's definitely 2-down territory now. It's 7:02 to go in this game. Green Bay 31, Houston 6. Houston facing back-to-back AFL NFL championship losses here to the NFL. As they lost to Philadelphia in the inaugural AFL NFL Championship Bowl 14-6. But this is a more decisive beating they're taking now. We're going to go Toller wide. Cannon sets up behind Blanda. We're going to go Cannon. Sweep right with Billy Cannon. Here comes the blitz. He gets around the corner, but then is forced out of bounds by Jesse Witten. A gain of 2 on the play. DeVille, the tight end for Houston, is jogging off, and his return is questionable. It's 4th and 8, and Houston is going for it. Replacing Duval is John White. We're going to keep White in the block. Cannon out wide. Toller out wide. Blanda in shotgun. You know what? Let's put Smith in for Cannon, because I want to put Cannon where Toller is. And so if we put him out wide, we want Cannon there. All right, so now we want to bring in Toller back in. All right, so let's put Toller out wide. So he'll be to the right of the formation. We're going to keep White in the block. Toller out wide. Cannon out wide. So now we have Cannon and Hennigan on the same side. Maybe this will cause some confusion. A little too late though, 6:51 to go. And we're going to go Hennigan on the short cross. Yes. 4th down, 4th and 8. They're looking for Hennigan on the cross. He fires. It's complete.
Illegal shift. Offense.
Oh my God.
Number
Another
86,
penalty.
5-yard penalty.
Nullifies a 1st down. The penalty is on number 86, John White, which now makes it 4th and 13. So the 12-yard gain is nullified. Wow. Toller out wide, Cannon out wide, Blanda and shotgun, 4th and 13. We're going to go Billy Cannon. Ah, boy. Let's go Hennigan. We need 14 yards. 13.8 might not be enough. Oh, we only need 13 yards, so we're going to go short out to Hennigan. Yes, we got to go with it. Blanda back to pass. He fires to Hennigan. Incomplete. Turnover on down. 6:38 to go. And this ball game is over, folks. It was over for a while. Houston's defense could not duplicate the magic they had last year, where they only gave up 7 points against Philadelphia. As it was a fumble return for Philadelphia that scored the other touchdown last year, as Houston's defense has given up 31 points to the Green Bay Packer offense, which has been a juggernaut. Green Bay continues where they left off in the NFL Championship game, where they annihilated the New York Giants 37-0. So we're going to play our line out wide. We're going to send our 3 backers. We're going to play aggressive. We're going to play the run. Star back to pass. He hands it to Taylor. Busts past the blitzing linebackers and is brought down by Mike Dukes. That's his third tackle. Gain of 8. Dukes did put a good lick on Taylor, but 8 yards too late. Taylor now has 20 carries, 84 yards, 2 touchdowns. Player defensive line in. Aggressive. We're sending everybody again. Run. Come on, get him. And they think they've stopped Taylor short of the first down. Gain of 1. It's going to be 3rd and 1 on the Houston 26. We'll play a 5-2 here. Defensive line in. Aggressive. We're sending our 2 backers. Click up and run support. Run. Sweep Horning. He gets around the corner. He's got the first down. Gain of 3. 4:51 to go as the Packers are just going to grind this clock out. Dick Frey on the tackle. Tackle number 4. Paul Horning, 11 carries, 69 yards, and a touchdown. So Packer backs have had 3 touchdowns, though Horning's touchdown came on a botched field goal attempt. We're going to play our defensive line in. Aggressive. Click up. Run. Ball's given to Horning. 2-yard gain. Tackle by Mark Johnston. That's his 8th tackle of this game. 4:07 to go in the game. Click up to support the run. Defensive line in. We will play run. Ball's handed off to Horning. Breaks through the defense. He's got the first down. And he holds on to the ball as Houston was trying to rip it away. Gain of 9. Off tackle right. Horning 13 carries for 80 yards. 3:14 to go. Clock running. And we will bring Dalva Allen back in the game. Player defensive line in. Aggressive. Click up for run support. We're going to play the run. Ball's given to Taylor on a delay. He busts through. He's in the clear. He's going to score again. Unbelievable. Here's the extra point by Horning. 38-6. Forrest Gregg with some tremendous blocking along with the rest of the Packer line. Another touchdown. Jimmy Taylor's now 22 carries for 97 yards, and that's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. 2:18 to go here. Green Bay kicks off. Cannon. I believe it's Billy Cannon. Makes the return. No, it was King the short man, I'm sorry. 29-yard return. Tackle by Torburn. Duval's now available for Houston. 2:08 to go. This game's all but over. As Jackie Lee's come into quarterback. Ken Hall at running back. Dave Smith. Bob McLeod. Give him some experience. Julian Spence. And Willard DeVale comes back in. So we're going to go play action fake. And we're going to go to Spence. We have a 4% chance of making this play. Well, here goes the bomb to Spence. Lee back. He fires.
Pass interference.
And we get a pass
defense.
interference call.
Number 26.
Well,
automatic. First down.
See if we can put an offensive touchdown on the board here. So it's 1st and 10 on the Green Bay 16. Jackie Lee is at quarterback. Billy Cannon comes back in the backfield. You know what? Let's try to run a screen with Cannon. Let's see if Jackie Lee can connect up with him. How's Lee's mobility here? We're going to go draw with Jackie Lee. There goes Jackie Lee up the middle, and that did not work as he is smothered. Clock is running. 1:39 to go. We're in the hurry up and we want to put a touchdown on the board here. We're going to go Cannon, screen. Jackie Lee back, setting up the screen. He hits Billy Cannon, touchdown! Houston gets the touchdown as they finally score. That's their first offensive touchdown in 2 championship AFL NFL championship games. It was a screen to Billy Cannon. It's now 38-12. There's no 2-point conversion, I see, so we will kick the extra point. And it's good by Blanda. 38-13. Here comes a Houston onside kick. Who gets it? It's a struggle. Houston recovers the ball. 58 seconds to go. Alrighty. Let's see what Jackie Lee can do now. We're going to go with Bob McLeod. Bomb fly to McLeod. Lee back to pass. He's looking, he fires. Incomplete. Roach was all over him. We're going to go screen to Billy Cannon. Lee back to pass. Sets up Cannon for the screen. Cannon gets it. And he's tackled. Gain of 6. We're going to call timeout. Yes. All right. Julian Spence is in the game. We're going to go deep to Spence. He was able to draw a pass interference call. Lee back to pass. Here comes a rush. He's looking deep. He fires. Incomplete. 6 seconds left. Let's put Cannon out wide. Smith and Hall out wide. I'm sorry. They have Smith and Hall as running backs, but yet it's Billy Cannon. That's really weird. All right. Oh well. That's a glitch. Lee's in shotgun. We're going to go. Wow, that is bizarre. All right. We're going to go Groman deep. Bomb fly to Groman. Lee's back to pass. He has time. He fires. Incomplete. And that's the ball game, folks. The Green Bay Packers take the second AFL NFL Championship Bowl 2 of 1961. 38-13 over the AFL champion Houston Oilers. Green Bay's total domination. Let's quickly look at some box scores. Let's go to the box score. Bear with me a moment as I go to OBS to bring this screen up. We have to do let's go game capture. And PC Action stat report. Let's go OK. Let's go to, we have to set up a new window. Window capture. And we've got it. Let's move this over here. Alrighty, so the scoring summary. The Packers scored first in the first quarter, 20-yard pass from Starr to McGee, horn and kick, and that made it 7-0. Houston, and that was a quick 3-play, 70-yard drive, the big play being a huge pass play. I believe it was 50 yards to Max McGee. Willie McGee's a baseball player. Houston came back with a 10-play, 61-yard drive, took 4 minutes and 55 seconds, and Blanda kicked the field goal and it was 7-3. Then late in the first quarter, A 9-play, 63-yard drive, which took 5 minutes and 41 seconds, was capped off with a Jim Taylor 16-yard run and a Horning kick. Green Bay went up 14-3. Houston had Green Bay stopped, thinking that a field goal was going to come early or midway through the second quarter. The field goal was botched. Horning, the kicker, somehow got the ball, and he ran it in for 11 yards. Then he kicked the extra point, and it made it 21-3. Before the half, Houston drove 47 yards in 7 plays, and Blanda kicked a 37-yard field goal, and it made it 21-6. From there on in, it was pretty much all Green Bay Packers, much more than in the first half. Green Bay would score on 3 consecutive drives. Taylor, 10-yard touchdown run, Horning kick. Then twice in the fourth quarter, Horning 22-yard field goal, made it 31-6. Then a Taylor 12-yard run, Horning extra point, made it 38-6. Late in the game, Houston scored a, as we'll say, garbage touchdown as they brought in their backups. Lee 16-yard pass to Cannon on the screen, Blanda kick, and that made the final score 38-13. Houston did recover an onside kick, but could not score any more in under a minute. That's the scoring summary. Let's quickly go to team stats. Houston had 13 first downs. Green Bay had 24. Houston only rushed for 61 yards on 15 attempts. Green Bay, 195 yards on 38 attempts. Passing, Houston had 146 passing yards. Green Bay, 248. Houston did have 1 sack for 5-yard loss. Green Bay did not have any sacks as Houston was able to keep Blanda upright. There's 1 fumble which Houston recovered. They fumbled it, but they recovered it back. Penalties, these were killers. Houston had penalties at the worst time. They had an interception nullified by a penalty. So 5 for 51 yards for Houston, 5 of 88 yards for Green Bay. Houston blitzed a lot. We blitzed 43 times. Green Bay only 17. Time of possession in favor of Green Bay, 36 minutes and change compared to Houston's 23 minutes and change. Houston only converted 2 third downs out of 12. Green Bay was 50%, 5 out of 10. No fourth down conversions for Houston. Green Bay was 1 for 1. In the red zone, Houston had 1. They were in the red zone twice. 1 field goal, 1 touchdown. Net offense for Houston, 202 yards. Green Bay was in the red zone. Green Bay was in the red zone 6 times, scored 5 touchdowns and kicked a field goal. Their net offense was 443 yards as they totally dominated the Houston Oilers. Quick player stats. Blanda, 9 of 27, 124 yards. He was sacked once. Oh, he was sacked once. I'm sorry. I had it wrong the other way. His quarterback rating was 49. Lee came up in mop-up duty, 2 of 5, 22 yards, a touchdown. His quarterback rating 93.3. Bart Starr had a phenomenal game. 13 of 21 for 248 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 passes of over 25 yards. His quarterback rating was 118.8. Rushing for Houston, Toller, 5 for 30. Cannon, 8 for 28. Smith, 1 for 3. Lee, 1 for no yards. For Green Bay, Taylor, 22 for 97 yards. Horning, 13 for 80 yards. Starr, 2 for 15. Moore, 1 for 3. Receiving, Cannon, 5 for 62. Hennigan, 3 for 43. Cannon had the 1 touchdown on the screen. Groman, 2 for 27. Toller, 1 for 14. We go over to Green Bay. Ron Kramer had an outstanding game. 8 receptions, 134 yards. He averaged 16.8 per catch. McGee, 2 receptions, 70 yards, and a touchdown. Taylor, 2 for 15. Dowler, 1 for 29. And that's about it, folks. Nothing else to say, but congratulations to the 1961 Green Bay Packers as they were victorious. Let's close this out. Packers were victorious in the second annual AFL NFL Championship Bowl. The NFL champions Green Bay Packers 38. The AFL champion Houston Oilers 13. Thank you for watching. This is Al Red Sox Fan from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube station. Remember to check out friends of the channel, links below. There's some very good content. Wishing you all health and happiness. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.